Hey everyone, Patch Monkey Colin here again, and welcome back to our second unboxing of Magic the Gathering's Shadows over Innistrad. For those of you that don't know about the set, it's our return to the plane of Innistrad. My previous video, I go a bit more in depth, but basically all you need to know, cool mechanics, returning stuff, flip cards, and Hypnotoad. Let's go. Alright, let's get into it then. Again with a trusty Leatherman. Okay, so our last box we did alright. A couple of Thing in the Ice, a couple of Sin Prodders, a Jace. Be nice to see a few more mythics going on this time, so let's see what happens, alright? Okay, pack number 1. Serious business to be done. Okay, well, what a one to start off with. It's the old corrupted Graphstone again. Yeah. Good way of starting the box. Okay, positive thinking. Right, next pack. Come on, positive thinking. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Yes, we can. All hail Hypnotoad. It's never going to get boring. It is going to get boring, but I'm going to keep doing it. Okay. Pack number 3. Feeling better. Feeling better. We got one mythic already. One mythic already. Oh, come on. Oh, this could be one of those packs. Another one of those boxes where we just end up with play sets of junk. Play sets of junk. Come on. Hey! We're getting there now. We're getting there. We got another Jace. So, for those of you that haven't seen it, he looks pretty cool. Scry 1 and draw a card is ridiculously powerful if you do that every single turn. How well you can protect him and what sort of shell he fits in, I don't know. Like I can't answer that. But it looks cool. Okay. 2 mythics and 2 duds. I suppose that kind of evens itself out, right? Alright. This one's cool. We didn't get one of these in the last box. It's a card called Rattle Chains. So it's 1 in the blue for a 2/1 flying spirit with flash, which is kind of cool. When it enters the battlefield, target spirit gains hexproof, so you can protect one of your other spirits. If someone tries to kill it, you flash this guy in. Aha! You can't target that anymore. Happy days. And you may cast all spirit spells as though they had flash. That seems pretty awesome. That seems very cool. We have a foil. And we like shiny things. We've said this before. We like shiny things. So our rare is Deathcap Cultivator. This is kind of like a green mana dork. And he gets Death Touch if you can enable Delirium. I think people are going to play this more for the mana than they are because he gains Death Touch. Just saying. And our rare is Macabre Waltz. I'm pretty excited about that. I love this card. I don't know if it's great or not. I don't think it's that good. But I do love the artwork. I think the artwork's phenomenal. And having a foil one of these in my collection is making me really happy. Okay. These packs are cool. It's a cool set. I got a little bit bored of the whole Noodly Eldrazi thing. So this is a good change. Alright. We got another mythic. This is cool. This is Mind Rack Demon. 2 black for a 4/5 flying trample. Oh yes, 4/5 flying trample. Desecration Demon has come again. You do have to mill the top 4 cards of your library at the beginning of your when it enters. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 4 life unless there are at least 4 or more. So if Delirium, you lose 4 life. Now, I think, seeing as it mills your own cards, and you can play this in a strategy that lets you mill cards. I mean, come on, it's a 4/5 flying trample. It's got Flample. It has Flample. You have to play it. This looks great. I'm excited for that card. I'm very excited for that card. Whoop. Not on the floor. Stay with me. Come on. And I thought it was good. It's not good. It's fine. It's a Slayer's Plate. So again, this is the equipment that gives +4/+2 and then makes a spirit when it dies. So cool. You know, it's limited fodder, but it's a cool card. It's a cool card. All right, come on, we can do this. We can do this. It's all right. Okay. Asylum Visitor. So 1 on a black for a 3/1. That seems cool. We like that. That's above rate. If at the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in hand, you draw a card and lose a life. Okay. And Madness for 1 on a black. So if you discard this, then you can still play it. This seems like cool card advantage. You need to make it so that your opponent has no cards in hand, which could be tough. Maybe they're doing it themselves. We like things that draw us cards, though. That's always good. I have not seen this card yet. Engulf the Shore. 3 and a blue. Return to their owner's hands all creatures with toughness less than or equal to the number of islands you control. Supreme Verdict, this is not. This makes you have to play and skew your mana base in favour of islands, just to make this one work. I'm not sure. I think it's going to get people occasionally. I'm not really high on it, but it's going to get people. Okay. Oh, we have a foil, but it's just a foil mountain. But we like foil lands. Shiny things. Shiny things are good. And our rare from the pack is the Angel of Deliverance. Whenever this, or whenever it deals damage, if there's 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, so Delirium, exile target creature an opponent controls. That's cool, except for it costs 8 mana. It's 8 mana. It's a 6/6 flyer, but it's 8 mana. No one is playing this at 8. Oh well. Moving on. Moving on. We got another rare, and we got a foil. Oh, it's a mythic. Ulvenwald Hydra. So it's a standard Hydra Star for 4 and a green. Power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. So realistically, this is going to come in as a 6/6. Unless you've used like Eldrazi Scions or some sort of artifact, this is going to be a 6/6. When it enters the battlefield, you search your library for a land card and put it onto the battlefield. Oh, so it can come in as a 7/7 then. That's pretty cool. It's 6 mana, but that is a pretty cool effect. And our rare is Burn from Within, so this is a foil rare. Deals X damage, and it gets rid of Indestructible. So you get to kill shit. That's amazing. Okay. Come on. Let's get some more. Alright. We got a foil, and we got a rare. Our rare is Game Trail. That's another land, so it's red-green. We like lands. And our foil is Skin Invasion. Ugh, what a horrible name. It's pretty shiny, though. Enchanted creature attacks each combat if able. When it dies, return it to the battlefield, transformed under your control. Oh, it flips. Let's see what's on the other side. Skin Shedder, 3/4. Ugh. I'm not sure where I stand on that. That's pretty cool. So you have to stick it on something. And if your opponent kills it, you got to attack every turn. So you put this on something that's going to attack every turn anyway, regardless. If your opponent kills it, you get a 3/4. That's interesting. That's quite resilient for red. I mean, red is normally very kind of push, quick, but that changes some things. I like that card. All right. Where are we here then? Oh, I thought we had a... This is a good one, though. I thought we had a Westvale Abbey, but we don't, sadly. But we do have a Brain in a Jar, which is cool. People have compared it to Aether Vial. It's not Aether Vial. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool card. This is not Aethervial for spells. No way, no way. Not at all. Someone somewhere is going to break this. For sure, it's going to be cool. But it's no Aethervial. Definitely not. Alright. Come on, moving on up. We can do this. We can do this. We got another foil. This box has not been quite as good as the last box so far. Our rare is Inexorable Blob. This is a 3/3 for 3. If you have Delirium, when this attacks, you put a 3/3 ooze in play, tapped and attacking. It's kind of cool. I mean, I like a 3/3 for sure. In Limited, I can imagine this being a massive bomb. If someone doesn't deal with this and you have Delirium, you're making 3/3s, a lot of them. That seems cool. And our foil is a Quilled Wolf, which is, it's just a bear. It's a 2/2 for 2. It's a bear wolf. That's what it is. It's a wolf that's a bear. Go figure. And for 6 mana, you can give it +4/+4. So, you know, a nice little mana sink at the end of the game. Tea. I love tea. All right. Moving on. Let's go. Our rare is Traverse the Orphan World. So again, this lets you go and find a land, and if you've got Delirium, it lets you find a creature instead of a land. That seems cool. It's going to be powerful, especially if there's any great creatures floating around out there. And where are we on this? Got another brain in the jar. There he is. Wibbly wibbly. Oh. All right. Okay, this rare is a Prized Amalgam. We've been through this before. This is 1 blue-black for a 3/3. And if you cast something from your graveyard, or it enters from the graveyard, then this comes back as well. So that's pretty cool. Like, you can't get rid of this unless you exile it. It's just hanging around. Come on, we've got to get some more mythics. That's what we need. Oh, there's a foil in the back of this. Yeah. Alright, so our rare is Devil's Playground. This is kind of cool. This is one of my kind of pet cards. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but I really like these sorts of effects. So for 6 mana, you put 4 1/1 red devils into play, and when they die, they deal 1 damage to a creature or a player. And that's just cool. I mean, like, it's 4 tokens for 1 card, and they're dealing a damage on the way out. So, you know, they represent 4 damage to your opponent as well. And our rare is a forest. Oh, sorry, not rare. Our foil is a forest. There we go. Shiny things. All right. Got another foil in this pack. Our rare is a Soul Swallower. So it's 4 mana for a 3/3 with Trample. And if you can enable Delirium, you get 3 counters on it every upkeep. Seems cool. Our rare is a Ravenous Bloodseeker. It's a vampire, and you can discard a card to it to give it +2/-2. Now, this in Limited is one of those premium madness enablers. So if you see this in Limited, it's definitely worth taking if you're in those colours, or you have some great red madness cards. Because for 2 mana, a 1/3 that can always trade up, but also enables your madness stuff, seems pretty good. Then again, I'm a terrible Limited player, so don't take those advice from me. But I think it's still good. Let me know what you think. Okay. We got another foil. These packs are very, very weird. Like, they seem to kind of group all the foils in a box together. So our rare is Tireless Tracker. Not seen this one yet. 2 and a green for a 3/2 human scout. Whenever a land enters your battlefield, you investigate. Okay. So, whenever you play a land, you're going to get a clue token. And then it says here, whenever you sacrifice a clue token, put a +1/+1 counter on him. So, this kind of makes clue tokens and then rewards you for using them. I kind of like that. I'd love this in limited. I think that in draft or in sealed, this is fantastic because there's a lot of investigate floating around there. And our foil is a Drunau Corpse Trawler. Drunau? Yes. 3 in a blue for a zombie, a 1/1 zombie. Ooh, that seems bad. But when it enters, you get a 2/2 black zombie. Oh, okay, so you're getting 3/3 power, and then you can give any zombie death touch. Seems like it could gum up the ground like crazy if you really wanted it to. Alright. T. Hell yes. Okay. Our rare is Confirm Suspicions. 3 blue, counter a spell, and investigate 3 times. Just going to put it out there. I do not like this. I don't like counter spells that cost 5 mana. What are we doing? Ugh. Sad times. Alright. Our rare here is another Bygone Bishop. 2/3 flyer. When you cast a creature spell with converted mana cost 3 or less, investigate. Okay. Alright, here is a Falconwrath Gorger. It's 1 red for a 2/1. And each vampire creature that isn't on the battlefield has madness, and its madness cost is equal to its mana cost. So this is kind of cool. It's a red 2/1 for 1 with no downside, and that's pretty crazy. I mean, red's always been quite an aggressive colour, and being able to get a 2/1 that doesn't deal you damage or can still block, things like that, that's pretty awesome. And it in fact has an upside. It gives all your creatures madness, all your vampires anyway madness. So I think we're going to see this somewhere at some point in standard in a quick red deck. Surely we're due like a cracking mythic by now, right? Surely. Nope. We're due a Fevered Visions. I should learn to keep my mouth shut. This we opened 2 in the last box, and I would rather open none, if that's all right. Beginning of each player's upkeep, end step, sorry. Each player, that player draws a card. If it's your opponent and has 4 or more cards in hand, Fever Visions deals 2 damage to him. So basically, it's like a Howling Mine, except at the end step, we're drawing cards, and if they have 4 or more, it deals them 2. I don't think it's that great. It might be like a Control Buster, where you don't want people to keep cards in their hand, but with all the discard outlets right now, I don't think you're going to get anyone with that. We got a foil. Our rare is a mythic, and it's Ulvenwald Hydra again. That's the Hydra which has power toughness equal to lands you control, has reach, and lets you go and find a land when it comes in. And our foil is a foil rare. It's a Diagraph Colossus, and it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter for each zombie card in our graveyards. Seems cool. And then whenever you cast a zombie spell, you get another zombie. So if there's a zombie deck around, this is getting played in it. This makes all the zombies, all the time. Alright. Our rare here is another prized amalgam. We've had one of these earlier. Zombie that keeps coming back. Good times. I think I got 3 of those, 4 of those now. Good. Looks like I'm making a zombie deck. Okay. Here we go. We actually do have a playset now of Foreboding Ruins. That is all 4 of those. I have 4 now. But we can't complain because I like land. Everyone needs it. And red and black is actually pretty good colours to be in Innistrad right now. And a Grim Devil token. Ugh. . Our rare here, let's just check. Yep, our rare is Odric, the Lunarch Marshal. This guy, if you've not seen him, kind of takes all the abilities that's on your creatures and gives them to everyone. So he's the ultimate socialist leader. It's definitely going to catch some people out at some point, though. That you're not going to play around it. Our rare here is something that caught me out at pre-release and led me to hate it massively. It's Always Watching. It's a 1/white non-token creatures you control get +1/+1 in vigilance. Now I can understand why they made it non-token, because if it was tokens, the amount of spirits flying around in Innistrad, this would be ridiculously good. If it was Glorious Anthem, it would be ridiculously good. But giving everything vigilance is just insane. It makes it very, very hard to attack through anything. It doesn't just give them vigilance, it makes them bigger as well. So yeah, in limited, this is a super bomb. Definitely pick that one. Alright, getting towards the end of this box. It's not been great so far, has it? And it continues to stay mediocre with the Drownyard Temple. This is a colourless land that you can return from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So if you need to throw a card away through discarding, this is a good one, because you can always get it back later. This is good. This pack makes up a little bit for previous packs. Our rare is Anguished Unmaking, and this is not Vindicate. It's close enough. It's instant speed, exile non-land permanent, and lose 3 life. I think this will see a lot of play. A lot of play. Again, unconditional removal. Everyone loves unconditional removal. And we have a second copy of Westvale Abbey. I say second, not from this box. I got one in the last box that we opened on this channel. And this is a land that can make creatures and can also turn into Ormondal, the Profane Prince, who just happens to be a 9/7 flying lifelink indestructible haste creature, which is, for want of a better word, ridiculous. That is an insane creature. So yeah, lots of people are very excited about this card. Me included. Alright, 4 packs left. Come on, guys. We can keep this up. Or not. We have another copy of Rattle Chains. This is the 2/1 Flash Flyer, which makes a spirit indestructible. Not indestructible. Hexproof. Sorry. Very different. Very different. We have a Drogskull Cavalry. This is a 7-mana 4/4 flyer, which rewards you for playing spirits by gaining you life, which no one is ever going to play because it's far too overcosted. Strange one, that one. We have another copy of Altered Ego here. This is the clone for X2 green-blue. So you copy a creature, but it kind of has kicker. So X lets you put X number of +1/+1 counters on it when it enters. So you can go, well, mine's 1 bigger than yours. We like. And the final pack from this box. It's been a very mediocre box, I must admit. And we continue the mediocrity with rare land. I mean, everyone needs lands. It's the Fortified Village, which is the green-white one. So yeah, there we go. This is my last box of Innistrad for the time being. There may be more, there may not be. What have we got stand out from this? Let's see. We have a Westvale Abbey, an Anguished Unmaking. What else did we find? Mind Rack Demon, a Jace, and a Gitrog monster. So, you know, not terrible. Not terrible. But we could have done better. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, etc. Tell me how I did this wrong or right. I'll see you next time.